Hello, this is Ibtihal from SOfCO. Today in this presentation, we will speak about the features and usage of an implemented and developed PHP responsive web application for patient feedback system to your hospital. This application is very user-friendly. It's really easy to use it. I will show you and I will guide you step by step how to use every feature in this web app and how to make the best usage of it. You'll find it really easy and you will love it so much. So now let's start. In the patient feedback system, there is 3 different users with 3 different views. The first one would be the super admin. The second one is the survey admin, and the last one is the hospital user. And now I will speak about them in details in the following presentation. So the first one will be the super admin. Super admin will approve survey admin and hospital user registration. Super admin can approve or disapprove activation of a survey. Super admin can view survey analytics. Super admin can verify, create, or delete users. Super admin allows edit and add surveys. Super admin allows approve and deactivate surveys, and I will explain this all in details right now. So now this will be the first page that you will see. Once you log in, you add your credentials for the super admin. This will be your home page, another meaning. So you will find those 2 types. They explain themselves. The first one is about the users, of course, for the total users, and the second one, the total surveys, about the surveys. So in the total users, you can view the number of users that you have, all the users, you can edit them, add more, delete, do anything regarding them. And in the total surveys, you can view all your surveys, you can add, delete, modify, you can also see the analytics, and I will explain every one of them right now. So this will be the first one. The first one is the survey page. Here on the left, there's home surveys, users, you can press on users. On surveys. So here on the surveys page, there is the total survey. You can see here some words like rejected, online, offline. Okay, this is so simple. The first one is rejected. It means that there are surveys that were rejected by the super admin. In another meaning, one of the survey admins have tried to create a survey, but simply the super admin have rejected it, so you still have this one as rejected. The second one here is online. There are surveys that was accepted and ready to be used anytime. The offline ones are surveys that was accepted but cannot be used or filled at the moment. In another meaning, there are surveys that are not activated. They are not activated right now. People cannot start filling it or anything like this. Here there is a note. When you click on offline, just one click, it will be activated and turn automatically into online and people can start filling it. So I know this could be a little bit hard right now as I'm just reading this, but I will show you right now how we can do this. So here's the website. It's moani.azurewebsites.net. So let me tell you why we use Azure websites. It's from Microsoft, of course. Microsoft Azure, it's really fast and it's really secure and scalable and it's very easy to use. So here we will log in with the credentials of the super admin. I have it here saved, so you don't need to write or anything. So right now, this is the screen I told you about, the total users and the total surveys. As we are now speaking about the surveys, we can press here or here, so we can go to the page I'm talking about. And here are the surveys. Those are surveys, and this is the stage of the survey. This is rejected, as we can see. This is online, and this one is offline. So once I click here on offline, now it's online, and now you can use it. Now you are ready to use this one. If I clicked on an online one, it's now offline. So let's say that you are now in your hospital, you are asking about something specifically for this season, for example, and you want this survey to be activated and for people to use it. You can simply click on this offline and now you're ready to use it. This season is finished and you don't need this survey anymore. Rather than deleting the survey and starting it over later, you can just switch between online and offline. Just just like this. So the next thing will be in the survey page 2, the pending survey button. It will show you the surveys that were created by the survey admin but still not accepted or rejected. You can find it here on the website. Here is the pending surveys, like here on the mouse. Click on it, you will find them. You are ready. You can press here on right or wrong. If you click here, it will automatically in the survey move to the rejected surveys. As you can see, it's now a new one is rejected. They were 2 in the last one if you did not keep it. They are now 3 anyways. So yeah, if you pressed on the X, now it's rejected. If you accepted it, you are ready to make it online or offline or anything. Here is an ANOC. Let's accept it to see the difference. Let's go back here to the surveys. We are here already. There is an ANOC here and it's online. You can turn it offline as we said just by a click. Okay, here we have the add survey. Just fill in the description and the details of the survey, then save changes, then add questions. Here I can show you this on the website. Here it is. Scroll up, add survey, fill in whatever you want here, the starting date and the ending date. Okay, then save changes. And after this, when it's accepted, because of course now this is the super admin, so it will be automatically added, or you can just accept it. After this, you can just add the questions. Okay, here the users. When you click on the users on the left, now we have finished the surveys page. When you click on the users, you will view all hospital and survey admin users. You will view every user on the system, everyone. And here, you have the privilege to add, accept, reject, or modify or delete any user. Okay, so before we start with the survey admin, I will show you this. Here we click on, the last time we clicked on surveys. Now we will click on users, and that's everything. This is the hospital users. We have added only 2 users. You can add more, of course. And here is the survey admins. Those are the admins that can add surveys and do everything here. Of course, we can here delete, block the user, edit the user, or delete it, or whatever you want. And here in add, you can add just full name, email, password, and select what type of user you want to add. Is it a hospital user or a survey admin? Save change, and now this user will be ready to start using this. Yeah, there is something here. This user is inactive because you can block a user for a while and then you can just allow this user to use the system again and it will be here. Okay, you can also like delete the user, block it here. Now it's blocked and you can activate it again and things like this. Okay, now we will start with the survey admin. Survey admin will sign in with 12 hours timeout. Survey admin can create, edit a survey, but cannot activate it. As we said, it's only by the super admin. Survey admin can add, edit questions in a survey. Survey admin can rearrange the order of appearance of questions in a survey. Of course, not all questions are mandatory. Admins can specify which ones are. Survey admin can view survey analytics, of course. So let's take a deep look into this. Okay, 1 second. Here we are using the super admin credentials, right? Now we want to start with the survey admin. So let's just take this. Okay, this is close to what the survey admin says. Let's just describe this and later we will explain everything. Here on this screen in front of us, you can see the login admin page. You can see that it's different. If you have like sharp eye, an eagle eye, you will notice that here there's only add survey. Let's go back a little bit. Here on the super admin, let me just go here. You have add survey and pending surveys. If you go again forward for the survey admin, there is only add surveys. They cannot view the pending because they don't have the right or the privilege to accept or reject the surveys. They just send requests to add a survey and wait for it to be accepted. So this will be the first one, and the first page you would see as a survey admin when you log in. Survey admin can add a new survey and wait for the super admin to accept it as they said. So yeah, once they click on add survey, it's almost the same as the super admin, but the point here is that they cannot accept it on spot. They need for the super admin to accept it. So yeah, that's it. Just write the details, survey title, description, the starting and ending date, and wait for it to be accepted. Okay, so when the survey admin click on something like an arrow here, you see this arrow? Let me get here. There is a pen sign and then an arrow. When you click on this one, it will take you automatically to the analytics and all the details about the survey that you clicked in. There are different surveys, like here's the one here that we were trying, it's rejected, one named test. We were trying this, we were testing here the application ourselves from our side. So if you click on any one of them, it will show you the analytics of the answers, like 18% of whatever and things like this. And this will be always the case for all the surveys that you will add. Okay. Now this is for the survey admin. If you want to add a new question, okay, so let me explain this because it will be easier here on the website. This is the page I told you about that shows the analytics, okay? We just clicked on the arrow and now this is the analytics of the survey. Here there is a tab written at add new question. So I click here, choose the type of the questions. You want it to be text? Okay, write text and write what you want to ask about, like how was your experience with the hospital? They cannot say yes or no, they have to write things down. So yeah, there is emojis to like explain or describe the feelings of the patients that have tried the service in the hospital. There is stars, rating, true or false, and I will show you every one of them, of course. So yeah, just write the title, choose the type, save changed, and it will be added to the survey. Let's go back here to the presentation. Okay, so here we said that there is add new question and there is here down start survey. Okay, if we pressed on start survey, we have two scenarios. The first one is just to add the ID of the patient, submit, click on his or her name and start the survey. Easy peasy, just click here and it will start. But there is another option or another scenario. If this patient is a new patient, how would you just like add an ID and they will appear? Of course not. So in this case, rather than just writing the ID and click submit, you will press on add new patient. And it will tell you now to add the patient name and the ID that the patient have from the hospital. This is important because patient must have the same ID in the hospital database and in the database from our system here. So before going to the questions, I will show you this. We press on add new question. Yeah, we have finished this already. Yeah, we will press on start the survey. So we have two options, whether to write the ID number 1, for example, or what ID that you want to add, or add new patient. Write the name, ID, save changed, and you can later choose this ID. Like for example, if I wrote my name, Ibtihal, and then gave myself 20 or 200 or whatever, save change. Later, if I pressed here, it will show my name. And then I click here, it will take me to the survey. And this one, it will give you the questions that we have here. This is a true or false. Here is true, here is false. We were just trying. These are not the questions, of course. I will tell you how we can add this. Okay, here we have two options. At the beginning, the screen here is full screen when you start the survey, and there's two options. You can click here to scroll between questions, or you can just scroll here like this. It will be super cool if you are using a mobile phone or a tablet. It will be really easier just clicking here and here more and more on the button. It will be better. Just swipe like this if you are using a mobile phone or a tablet. It will be really easier. Okay, so this was a kind of questions, true or false. There's another one like the stars, or the stars, yeah, give a rating. How was the service so far? Good, bad, 5 stars, 1 star, whatever. Here is another one like this. Here's the rating question. You will find rate whatever you want, 9, 10, 5, whatever. Yeah, we were just trying this. Are you satisfied? And things like this. I will show you here all the question types on the presentation. So here the first one is an emoji. Here you write the question at the new question test. You can write whatever you want, like how was your experience with us? And then they will choose an emoji that describes their experience, whether they like it, they are happy, they are sad, it's neutral. It will help you to know what should you do. It will show you if most of the people are satisfied, if they are not, so you can start taking actions. The second one is true or false, like here, are you satisfied? True or false? Here is a text. Describe your experience. As I said, they cannot just like write yes or no, things like this. They need to write, they need to explain themselves so we can know what our patients really need. Here is the star, as I showed you before. And the last one here is the rating. Once you answer all the questions, or in another meaning, all the mandatory questions in the survey, it will take you automatically to the last page, which is, this is the end, submit now. So this is it for the survey admin. Last thing here is the hospital user. They can only view the analytics. If you logged in with the hospital user credentials, it will show us something a little bit different. But just let's talk about this at the beginning. It will show you the overall survey responses, whether it's positive, negative, neutral, as I said. It shows you question by question summary, and it will show you the trends of the people. It will show you a list of the dissatisfied participants, so you can see what you will need to do to make their experience better. And here is what they find, or their home screen once they log in. Here, as you can see down, the name is Marwan, one of our developers. He is here logging as a hospital user. You can see this here down there. So yeah, it will be here the hospital user. He will only find, once I click here on any one of the surveys, he will only find the analytics. Let's see. The analytics all like this. So if I click on anyone like this, I cannot answer questions, I cannot add questions, I cannot do anything that other admins can do. I can only view the analytics. Here for the patients. When a patient wants to take a survey, the first page of the survey will display in an input box where a user can search by patient ID or patient name, as we said before. The patient will respond to the survey questions and submit, as we said. And responses, this is the most important part here. The responses will be stored in a database for analysis. The most important thing here is that our web app supports Windows and Linux platforms. It's also responsive and suits mobile phones for both iOS and Android. So it will be working everywhere and wherever you try. So that's it. I hope you like it. You will like it once you know how to use it. Thank you so much. This is all our content. This is all what you need to contact us. So feel free to contact us. It will be our pleasure. Thank you. Bye.